through like Reddit message, and
No,
one
this
of them
one
had
was
even asked
14.
me, could I verify 13 days ago? Yeah, I don't even know when I posted it,
No,
but
yeah,
these
it wasn't
people
you.
is literally scared of Calhoun.
Yeah, it wasn't
Okay.
you. It was somebody 14 days ago. It says two questions. Bougie and Miss Calhoun Street Glide. And then it says first question, what year Bougie came to TikTok? And I'm trying to piece together a timeline too. Does anyone have an updated TikTok name or YouTube?
Yeah, that wasn't me.
No, no, I didn't say that was. I'm just saying I ain't heard the
Oh,
name
I know.
Calhoun
I'm
in
just saying.
forever. I didn't hear the
Shit.
I haven't heard her name in forever, and then all of a sudden when I looked on Reddit,
Yeah. Yeah. It's like I was moving away from Calhoun. Like I was getting away from all that shit. I was moving on with my life. Ain't no Shelly Calhoun in my life. And then bam, this bitch comes back and throws a fucking curveball from hell. Like
she just needed
I
somebody
don't
to
even.
fucking grab onto the bait, and you know what I'm saying?
Yep, that's
That's
right.
what
Cause like
Stephanie
she had
did.
messaged you, and you was smart enough not to take that fucking bait. Cause that's the first time I had ever seen you was the day that you was showing them messages from Street Glide, where she was messaging you saying like, "Holly, I'm innocent of this stuff," and you're like, "What fucking stuff? Like, what are you talking about?" And yeah, that's the first time I had ever seen you was when you were showing her messages, and you're not the only person that she has reached out to try to, and I'm doing air quotes now, to tell her story. She's a victim. She's been brutalized. All these people, yada yada yada. It's always the same story. She was trying to find somebody to take that bait, to tell her quote unquote story. You ain't the only one.
Yeah, that's why I was like, what the fuck? Girl, I'm not gonna lie though. I showed them messages because I was like, I don't know this lady. Is this
Yeah,
really this lady?
yeah,
Am I being set up? Is somebody trying to play in my face right now and pretend that they're
yeah.
this Calhoun lady?
Mm-hmm.
Because from what I was seeing, I literally seen a brand new fucking IG account with two followers, me being one of them. It just didn't make sense to me. So right there, I was like, yeah, no. Yeah, I did, Crystal.
At that time that you had did that live, I don't remember if it was your live or if you was in Miss Unknown's box. I don't remember.
It was my
But
live. I went live on my own.
it was your live. Okay, yeah. So at that time, I was still friends with Calhoun, and she admitted to me that she had sent you those messages or whatever. But she had did so much dirty shit behind my back. Like she had told me that she would never talk to Florida Man, never message Florida Man, didn't want a fuck thing to do with him. Well, come to find out, she was messaging him the whole fucking time, trying to get him to tell her story too.
Yeah, Philly. Hillary, did you? Never mind. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I don't understand. Like, hopefully, any of you guys that walked away or whatever learn to walk away and just be done because it seems
Me,
like it always just
I'll walk the fuck
keeps
away.
fucking
Yep.
going. You know what I'm saying? It like,
Yeah, and like when I had woke up, so Stephanie's lives that night about the Google got twisted. I was just like, holy shit. So I ain't that kind of person that's gonna go real life on you or do no fuck shit to you. But Calhoun, I was good friends with her for a long time. I had spoke to her husband before. Like I would consider us like mutuals, whatever you want to say. So that morning when all this shit had got thrown into my lap and everybody was like, Calhoun straight threw you under the bus and ran, I was like, I can't reach out to this bitch. She got all these burners that she got me blocked on, and she's done changed her number 100 fucking times. So I have her husband's number. So I was like, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna call this motherfucker. I'm gonna talk to him. We're not strangers. I didn't reach out to some stranger's husband. You
right,
know what I'm
right,
saying? We
right.
talked before. So I had called him. He had answered. I ain't gonna say his name, but I was like, "Hey, what's up? You know, it's JJ." It was. I said, I hate to call you. I said, I hate this. Like, I don't want to call you. I said, but I got bitches calling my fucking phone, and I'm not even playing. I had two people call me and ask me for her address because they wanted to go whoop her ass. And I told him that. I said, I ain't coming at you disrespectfully or anything. I was like, but if you don't get a hold of that fucking bitch, something bad is gonna happen. I was like, she done stirred up some shit. She done threw my name into it. She done caused chaos all over this motherfucking app. And I hate to speak on somebody's marriage, but he's loyal to his wife. When he did admit to me that yes, it is a problem. Yes, it is her bringing all this shit into our life. He said, but at the same time, I'm loyal to my wife. Well, all the months that I talked to Calhoun, she ain't got no respect for that man. None.
Yeah, but that's
She would
just
call him a
that's an opinion.
bitch.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't
Yeah.
know inside their marriage,
Yeah.
just like none of us do. I don't know inside
Yeah,
yours. You
that's
don't
what
know
I'm
inside
saying.
mine.
But the way that he spoke to me, like he was very respectful. He was very nice. We didn't have any arguments or nothing like that. I was just like, damn, this bitch don't even deserve a man that loves her this much when she don't got no respect. I didn't say that to him, but that's what I was thinking in my head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, but he did admit, he was like, yeah, he said all these people keep coming to me and whatever, and I was like, it's your wife is the problem, baby. I was like, I ain't I ain't coming at you sideways or anything. I was like, but I got a fucking mafia coming at me because she went live, did all this shit, threw it in my motherfucking lap, and then ran. And I'm just left with what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Yeah, but honestly,
Um,
he ain't got no credibility either, because I get that you're loyal to your wife, but
no.
you're also loyal to a lie.
Mm-hmm.
Because he even got on the camera, got on the live stream and straight up lied on
And
dumbass
let me tell you
shit.
something about that, Holly. I know his voice. I'm Southern, you can tell, right? He's Southern too. I, and I'm not saying that it was or wasn't. This is just a theory of mine. The voice, you ain't gonna lie on her,
Oh no.
and you ain't gonna let nobody else lie on her if you know the truth. That's why I like your lives, because you're straight up, like you're real.
I've been saying that. Like, me and her have been going back and forth. Not even back and forth, because before
Mm-hmm.
Florida Man, but no, not even Florida Man. Before her and Stephanie fell off from each other and got into it,
Uh-huh.
I promise you,
Yeah.
he ended up getting to a spot where it was like, yeah, you don't exist to me, I don't exist to you. It is what it is, right? But if somebody was in
Mm-hmm.
my lives or something like this, um, actually, you know what? I'm lying. I'm lying. This was before
Uh-oh.
Teddy's family was dug into the way that they were. Bougie is going to show proof of all this shit. Well, a lot of people were
Yeah.
blocked. A lot of people were blocked. And Bubbles was live at the
Mm-hmm.
time. And people were coming over to Bubbles and asking her to stream Stephanie, right? I'm in the box. I'm on
Yeah.
mute. Like, I'm mute damn near the whole fucking time. Okay? I was just in
Yeah.
the box. Because what I do is,
Mm-hmm.
whenever somebody from my platform goes live or that is in here all the time, I go and support them. And I'll sit in the box just for people to see me live,
Yeah.
to come in there. You know what I'm saying? I've done it
Mm-hmm.
several times with
Yeah.
several people, especially people who want to build up their fucking platforms and they want to start going live on their own. I'll go in there. I'm not no heavy
Mm-hmm.
fucking creator. I'm not no huge creator, but I do got a decent following that if they see me live, they're
But
going
you
to
do
come
got
where I am.
numbers.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah,
they're
but
going
you
to
do
come.
got numbers. Yeah.
So
If
that's
you
what
see
I
Holly
did.
Mae in a box, you got numbers. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. I went to Bubbles Live because we were just going to have a live. That was it. Just a regular live. But then we heard about this live that was going to happen, whatever. People were getting blocked, so they came over to Bubbles, asked her to stream. She started streaming. Bougie started calling us out by name, and it fucking went from there. Then the
Oh
child was
well.
spoke on, and the child situation was spoken on, and that's when we started speaking up. Okay, the twisted narrative of we're these fucking die-hard petty supporters, and we're only going after people because of petty or for petty is bullshit. I've literally built my own fucking platform based off my supporters. You know what I'm saying? That's why
Yeah.
we were literally the nosy neighbors. We only became the gas station because one night we were all fucking cracking up live, trying to figure out a new name because the comment cousins from Petty's and the nosy neighbors from mine were all here. So we wanted to do a space for everybody, and it became the fucking gas station.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like all it's crazy, and then people are inserted because see, I don't have to fill somebody's ear about somebody. If I don't like somebody, I don't have to run to the next person or the next platform
yeah,
and fill their ear with bullshit about a person. I don't at all. I never have. I never will, because your actions will show. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to talk about how dirty or grimy you are, because the motherfuckers that'll see it will see it, and the motherfuckers that don't will be crying about it later. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But
no,
me, on the other hand, my name goes to the other platforms like I'm just this horrible piece of shit friend who fucking is obsessed in some more shit. You can't show me one motherfucking troll account. You can't show me one motherfucking time I was somewhere I wasn't supposed to be. None of that. Searching, looking, or watching bougie. I can show
but
you. I can show you
the good
6 or
thing.
7. Wait a minute. I can show you 6 or 7
I'm
troll
listening.
accounts that she used to not only come and watch my live, but fucking follow me. Every
I
single
can
one
say,
of those accounts have followed back on them. And I know they're all her
the
because
good
she
thing.
ended up changing their names and going live on them and all the things. You know what I'm saying? 6 of them, 7 of them. So really, like that right there just shows who the fuck is what.
Yeah,
You know?
if you live streaming, somebody is going to upload it to YouTube, right?
Oh, I don't care about that.
Everything that
I
you
encourage.
said, like you told me in a message, staying on that shit. Somebody can always go back and pull the replay and prove that you ain't lying, you know?
Oh, I know. It's just like I got fucking T pages that have me on their page. All you gotta do is listen to what I'm saying, and you'll hear me. But motherfuckers still like to twist what I say. Like I had said, in Petty's live, I was like, I don't need to fill nobody's ear about bougie, because at the end of the day, you can't play, or you can't bullshit a bullshitter, and you definitely can't hustle a hustler. Meaning, you can't run game on a motherfucker who knows the game, right? That shit got twisted, like I said. Somebody was trying to hustle me. I'm like, what the fuck? Who the fuck trying to hustle me? Like, TikTok ain't a hustle for me.
Absolutely right.
TikTok is just a fucking time passer.
You absolutely cannot. You can't bullshit a bullshitter. You right about that one.
Yeah. And the thing is like, okay, all go ahead, Rutina.
Where'd Gloria go?
I think she went to go see if she could play that video or find that YouTube. Also, there is a lot of people that are being blocked and muted, and it's not because I don't like difference of opinion. It's because y'all motherfuckers sat around, condoned, laughed, cracked jokes, and everything when my fucking job was not only doxxed, but also like played with. You know what I'm saying? Y'all talk shit about me
Yeah, that ain't right.
all the fucking time in any space and place you guys are in. Literally, my live was just being replayed in Friend with Benefits live, and instead of correcting shit, y'all motherfuckers just joined along and fell right in line with the false ass bullshit narrative that was being spewed. That's not okay to me because clearly we don't align in any characteristics. So I'm blocking and muting y'all. You know what I'm saying? You guys can cry about it.
Yeah, I get that.
Somebody who gives a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't. You know what I'm saying? The statement that I'm inserting myself, if you pay attention or look at anything that I've ever been live about, you will know either I'm being inserted or I'm involved in the situation. I don't just see something on TikTok and be like, let me get involved in this shit.
Mm-hmm. If it got your name in it, then you gonna speak. But as far as my experience with you ain't just gonna jump in something unless somebody throw you into it.
Yeah, like what the fuck? But I will speak up
Yeah.
for a lie. If somebody's lying on something, I will speak up on that. But that's not me inserting nothing. That's just me correcting something because clearly you were either misinformed or you don't know, you weren't around for that situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people do that, but yeah, no. And honestly, like I've been on this app for 2 years. Huh? I was just gonna say I've been on this app for what, 2 years, since 2022, 3 years almost. I can name on one hand how much bullshit I have been in on this app. On one hand. You know what I'm saying? And majority of the people, damn near all except for Bougie and IO, I literally could fucking write a message to and say, I hope you have a good day. And I'm going to get a motherfucking message back like, I hope you do too. So,
yeah, that's why I like you, because you ain't like hateful towards nobody. Even if you don't like a bitch, you still ain't hateful towards her. You'll even admit you don't like the bitch, but you still ain't gonna drag. You know what I'm saying?
and I think this is
That's why.
as hell. Underdog, I'm blocking your ass because while y'all motherfuckers over there on the other side crying about being doxxed and shit, you just literally came in my life trying to put somebody's shit out. Like, you make no sense.
I need everybody to remember last night who was in here, that was in here when Bougie was in Megan's box. And she started speaking about my father's angel. And eventually, Bougie
gave a specific name that she knew my father's angel had sent a picture of her deceased fiance to. Did that happen? Did she say that? Do other people remember that from last night?
I don't remember because I went to sleep, so I can't speak on that one.
Also, thank you for this.
She was talking about exposing her, and that was a or whatever she was accused of was from 2024. Does anybody remember this conversation last night?
I do. I do, because when you
So I'm not crazy. She literally gave a person's name that received that photo, right?
Right.
Okay, go ahead, Gloria.
Let me mute it.
I don't know who it is either. They asked for my Instagram once, and I didn't give it to them because I thought they were weird. That explains it. But what about who has charges pending against them? Because I know I just walked out of the courthouse. My father's angel was the one who messaged Skittles saying that they have charges against us, or they were in the process of getting charges against us. Something about we called CPS on them or something. I don't even fucking know who that is. Me either. But if you got charges pending against me, you suck at it because you don't. Look, insane. I mean, take a box. What's up? Right. Because I believe they were in a box.
That's So I'm confused. Does she know exactly who the woman is? Because last night she was talking about how they did an exposure live on her. But back here, what was that? July 18th? They both acted like they had no clue who the fuck it was. And now they do have charges against them. So which is it? Which lie are we going to tell tonight?
Very interesting.
Gloria, did you find that YouTube also? Peace, can you go into the filtered comments, please, and filter out all that?
Oh, what YouTube am I looking for? I was looking for this.
Oh, shit. Crystal, if you go to her profile, she said she might have it in her bio.
Crystal?
I do need the big box though before we rewatch this live because I have a couple of other things to fucking address.
A lot of her links is unlisted. Crystal, did you do a link unlisted?
No, she did the YouTube, but Gloria, if you could start,
okay.
Don't play the Mallory part. Like, you know what I'm saying? If she's got the Mallory part in there or anybody else's part, like, that ain't got shit to do with what we're talking about.
Which Crystal?
She probably just downloaded the whole replay, so you'll have to probably skip through that part.
Crystal Positive Vibes?
Crystal Positive Vibes, yeah.
Nikki, I sent you what to filter. Okay. The other day when I was in Stephanie's box, there was an account in there talking about how ridiculous it would be to lose sleep over social media, that there's real world problems, all of this. And I went back and forth. At one point, I told them to fuck off. I don't know who was over in Steph's that actually seen the account, but hold on. Tell me why at one point they were in a box with Calhoun and Cliff Notes Anna.
Can I ask a question? Is that the same Anna with the slot shit and the faking and illness? Is that the same one?
No,
Okay.
no.
So I'm confused as to how they found Stephanie and were in boxes with both Calhoun and Cliff. They found Stephanie and were in boxes with both Calhoun and Cliff Notes Anna. And this lady had the audacity to talk about stress and it's just social media, except about stress and it's just social media, except isn't this Anna and Calhoun's court shit that had real life consequences from their social media? I bet they were stressed out. But did you talk to them?
Shelly and nah, she talking about you got. Hold on, baby. The Anna should be Anna. For the court shit, for the Calhoun and Kelly court shit, that's Anna. That's boss lady, not Cliff Notes Anna.
Oh, that's why I was like, what the fuck? But
yeah,
so
that's yeah.
By what I've seen, Cliff Notes Anna is friends with Calhoun.
She used to be. I don't know if she still is because I don't talk to her no more. But yeah, if it had to do with court shit, it was Anna as in boss lady. Because Kelly had to Calhoun and boss lady, which is Anna, to court. Yeah.
And Fruit Cocktail is Street or Calhoun, right?
Yes. Fruit Cocktail is Street Glide. That's Calhoun, yes.
So that lady was in a live, I think it was the one I just screenshotted, or there was a couple of them.
Live preview or whatever, when she was talking about, oh, this person had hurt themselves because of bougie. I knew exactly who the fuck she was talking about. I knew it. The words that come out her mouth had proved it. I knew she was talking about Calhoun because when I had first met Calhoun as Fruit Cocktail, she didn't tell me who she was for a while. Hang on. She didn't tell me who she was for a while, but when she did tell me, not like it mattered or anything, because she was like, I gotta keep my identity.
Finally, bitch, I almost died.
And hiding. Oh my. What the fuck?
My bad. I plugged my charger.
But when I did talk to her, like we had actually talked like off the app, the first thing she led with was I'm in hiding because this girl named Bougie and Bougie is after me. Um, all that shit. That's the first time I had ever heard of Bougie. This was like February of this year. That's when I had got involved with her. She made me so so she act like she was scared of Bougie and all this. The way she described that woman, I was even scared of that bitch. I was like, I wouldn't fuck with her. You crazy. I ain't getting nowhere near her.
Well, I do have a
She met
text exchange
same
where
story. Yep.
somebody clearly had an incident and thought Calhoun was like trolling them about it, and it was conversation with
Be
Bougie.
troll. She
And
stay trolling people.
I'm just dumbfounded. I can't figure out where the hell I got the screenshot from, so I don't even want to show it, even though it's got Bougie's info at the top, because I cannot figure out where the hell I got it from. And normally, if I click on like my photos, it says like I saved it from Snapchat, Instagram, or whatever, and it's just a screenshot, and I can't figure out where the fuck I got it from. But yeah. Well, if you realize, I think it was both Boss Lady and Calhoun talk about how deep things are. There's just so much stuff. They both sound the same.
Mm-hmm.
Got it, Gloria?
Yeah, she's on Andy right now.
Was a scammer. Andy was funding a scammer. Andy was doing all this shit. But you modded her. I don't understand. If she was a scammer, why did you mod her? Which is gonna now show your fucking receipts, Mallory.
Yeah, we don't want to hear about all the Mallory stuff.
I've talked about the... You know why I had to redact this?
Lord, what is this?
Okay. You know why I had to redact this? This is where Andy was trying to pay back Bernadette for the quote
I don't think you guys can see
McDonald's
this.
order she got. Room because she was not in a good
Yeah, this is all the hotel stuff.
Let me just tell you how hard it is to glue glasses back together. And I'm blind doing it, so.
Thank you for doing this, Crystal. Thank you so much for accepting it. My request and everything and downloading this.
Yeah, I think this was more towards the end of her live because it's when I start texting you, telling you this is what the fuck people should be seeing, not fucking false ass allegations.
Pull it back a little bit. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. There you go.
Is that her husband when they were making fun of his ankles?
I mean, if we're being for real, He was cutting the fucking grass with his water waders on. Were we supposed to be scared of that? I mean, shit. And you know what his response to it was? His response to it was, damn, at least they could have got me when I was doing something other than weed eating the yard. I mean, that's how stupid y'all look. Hey, maybe I'll look that up. Is there a sign out front? Yeah, maybe I can find a Google schedule. I mean, golly, like, that's so stupid. But hell, I think not the one had it on his profile, and Florida man put it out there, and I mean, okay, he was cutting the grass with his water waders on, okay. Now what? You want to see him standing by our pool? Because that's a pretty fucking hot picture of him. Fuck.
No, yeah. Forward all that.
That girl, that's for me.
Good grief.
Oh, yeah, because I know. You're all kinds of people. Yeah. There's all kinds of shit up there. See, that's how quick it is to debunk a bunch of shit. That's how quick it is to just debunk a bunch of fucking lies. But I'm just horrible, horrible person, and I just do all these things to people and all this shit. You know, I'm just awful. I'm a fucking liar. Bitch, shut up. Damn, Tiff, don't give me away. I got software to schedule type in the chat.
Let's do that.
Oh, yeah, so on. I've been peace too. I've been accused of being peace a couple of times. Yeah, peace with everybody. And all peace don't bother anybody. All she does is bother people about what they're having for fucking supper. I mean, it used to bother me now. I feel like I need to tell her every day because I feel like my day's not complete.
Okay, let's not be mean to peace.
And I heard peace was a man, then I heard it was a woman, then I heard it was...
Okay, we're gonna just like jump ahead a little bit here.
Why don't you open up that Google Drive and show Smashley what information you got on her since you're friends with her?
Let's do that. Let's do that.
That's what I was talking about.
Doesn't she deserve to know what information?
She shows that Bougie, in fact, does do that fuck shit as well.
Click that link. Oh, I'm sure. If you've ever crossed her path and you and her have gotten into it or any of that, she absolutely has fucking drive on you. She sure does. Hold on.
I hope you can hear it. It sounds kind of weird to me now.
Oh, let me flip it around. Hold on. Oh, I don't have it no more. I'm not entitled to that anymore.
Anymore, which means at some point she did have access to it. I'm just saying.
That's something. Who wants up?
I just want to make a request. It's just a little request. Can my folder be Harry Potter themed and like have the opening music to Harry Potter? You know, when you click to open it.
Absolutely, yes, ma'am. I will do that.
You said you're not going to pay for friends, so I'm guessing that what you're saying is you're not going to buy me a new car.
No, I'm not going to buy you a car. I'm sorry.
You know what? That's okay. I've got a backup plan. Scammy.
That's a good point. So if she had access at one point, what doesn't mean it didn't make copies of all of it?
Yeah, she's saying that she don't got access no longer. So her saying that proves that she had access at some point. Because if you don't no longer got access, then that means you would have had access at some point.
And this is
If
what
you
I
would have
keep,
said, "Oh,"
and this is what I keep saying, and I ain't even trying to be funny about it. But first off, these messages between her and Bougie are old. Okay, they are. They're from when they were friends. Okay, Stephanie, you don't have no room to talk about anybody having anybody's information and not telling them because you didn't tell anybody until you and Bougie fell out. Okay. As we're learning about Calhoun, I'm seeing so many fucking similarities with her and Bougie. It's wild. But I still stand on, you don't need to lie on Bougie when you literally have proof that she does the same shit. I don't feel bad for Bougie for, you know what I'm saying? People calling her out and shit like that. But what I just don't stand with, like what I think is fucked up is putting false accusations on anybody. I don't give a fuck who you are. You ain't got to lie on somebody.
Yeah, you're right.
But there is a lot of similarities. That's why I said you guys left Calhoun and slid right under Calhoun number 2.
Tell Chris I'm about to text him. Okay. Okay. All right. I'll let him know. Okay, I'm gonna get my damn car. Okay. Perfect. I made a promise. Now I can't keep it. Okay, let me find this original one. Hold on. So, Bougie, come forward with your Google Drive, honey.
I mean, if Bougie's your friend, Smashley, and she has a Google Drive on you, I mean, don't you want to know what's that? Don't you think Bougie should let you know what's in that? What information she has on you?
Oh, look. She is. Even got a Google Drive. She's even got a Google Drive on Muffin Man. Look at there. Man, isn't that something? Okay, hopefully. Let's see who else she's got one on. Because as you see, when I click the link, I don't have access to that anymore.
Again with the anymore.
Not blasting Nikki's full name.
Mind you, I honestly can't. I don't think any of these people did shit to Bougie for Bougie to have this type of shit on them.
Hold, please. Got a full drive
I have a
on.
question. Hold on. Pause it for 1 sec. I have a question. So, Google Drives. Like, Stephanie has all these links to these drives. Do these drives would they each individually look like the files Calhoun sent, or is it a link just to a certain file?
So it depends. Like all the things she was scrolling through was obviously Google Drive files because I'm experienced in Google Drive. Um, so Google Drive puts your files in ABC order. So that's another thing. I know a lot of people be saying, "Oh, why was this person first and this person?" It's because that Google automatically put it in ABC order. Like the numbers first and the letters. You get that. Um, it depends on how you got it set up. So if you have like a folder, and then inside of that folder you got folders, folders, folders. So if you grant access to the folder, the big folder that's got all the little folders in it, the person that you grant access to has access to all those little folders. If you go in and change it to where anybody with the link can access to it, it's the open folder. So if I was to share, so say I had a folder that I didn't want to share to nobody but Hollymae and Retina. So I would go in and I would add Retina's email address and Hollymae's email address, and I would keep it to where only they can access it. If I wanted to open that link, I could send it to Hollymae and Retina, and they could send it out to anybody. I could change it to anybody with link can open. Do you see what I'm saying? It depends. Each file's got a different access set to it. It's how the person that owns the drive sets it up.
You see the post on Reddit? It was on Snark's page and it was on Calhoun's page, posted like a couple days ago about a drive.
Probably not. Probably not. What did it say?
I'm just. Can I green screen something real quick? Because I'm confused.
No, especially Alex. You don't have to have a password, baby. Um, when I'm in my drive and say I got your personal email address, especially Alex. So if I send a file to you, I send it straight to, say you're especially Alex at gmail.com. Okay, so I'm in my drive and I want to grant you access to my drive, only you. I would put in especially Alex at gmail.com and that would grant you access to the certain file. Do you see what I'm saying? Can you send them encrypted? I don't know about that. But you don't have to have a password. I just have to grant you access through a certain email address. And all you have to do is click the link through that email address. It don't gotta have a password.
Right. It's just by the email. You grant that email user access, and you can either have access to just view it, or you can
Yeah.
update it.
Yep. You can do editor or viewer. And then if you want a file to where people want to open it, but they're not added by their email address, you change it to anyone with link. So I could send that link. So if I opened a file and I wanted to share it to everybody, I could send that link to Hollymae and tell her that that's the open link. She could send it to anybody and they could open that link. You see what I'm saying? It's the link per file or entire. It's per
Because
folder,
this
Gigi.
format looks way different than their screen recording.
Yeah. So Gigi, it's per folder. Um, So like say I had seen a folder with my name on it. I seen many with my name on it. I seen one where they had opened it and it was all these JJ files and JJ slash Jennifer. I'm Jennifer. That's me. Um it's literally by folder. So to grant you access I would go by folder. If she's got everything in one folder and I had granted you access to that folder, it's gonna give you access to everything. But if I only grant you access to, like, say, Retina's folder, you're only going to see what's in there. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I'm saying.
And anytime you touch it, anytime you click on it and open it, it changes the date. Whether you modified anything in it or not, it changes the date on it.
Yes, if I open a file, say I go on my Google Drive and I open Gloria's file, I don't do anything in her file but open it. In your Google timeline, it's going to tell you last modified. Okay, so what's today? Today's the 8th. So say I opened your file on the 8th and I just back right out of it. It's still going to say file last modified on the 8th because somebody was in there. You see what I'm saying?
I still believe that those modification dates and the names,
Uh-huh.
literally, like, I believe that other people have access to them fucking links and they purposely put certain names on there so that way,
They do.
yeah, so
They
that
do
way,
got access. There is other people because if you look at the screen recording, there's like a little icon that looks like two little people with a head. That means that that file has been shared. That means that somebody else has access to that file and it was on every single one of them.
and that's what I'm saying. I believe that
Mm-hmm.
they literally changed the names to make it surround bougie to make people,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? To
Mm-hmm.
make people want to,
Yeah, you see how Gloria just commented in the chat and she's got the moderator thing beside her name?
yeah.
So on them Google Drives, when you're looking at that video, it's got a similar kind of icon that's next to Gloria's name here. And it's on those files. That means that that file is shared with somebody. A shared file has that icon on it.
Oh, Crystal's so sweet.
My casserole. Got chicken and broccoli. I love chicken and broccoli casserole. I'm just saying.
No, it's not a casserole. No, you're gonna get Rutina upset. It's a hot dish.
Are you one of them, Rutina? It's a hot dish or a casserole?
God, let's not get into that damn conversation again.
I ain't never made a fucking casserole in my life. But I'm from northern Minnesota. It's a hot dish.
Baby, I'm
Where?
from the South. It's the
Where?
casserole.
I know you guys. Green bean casserole. Never heard of it. Is the icon on the left or the right?
But I don't know. It just depends on how your phone's set up. It would just be on that file. It's got that little icon at the bottom. It kind of looks like a moderator if you take away the.
Also, like I was
I
telling
don't.
Crystal last night, if you think about it, Stephanie said she was talking to Calhoun for a certain amount of time, and then Andy said another certain amount of time. And if you look at the modified dates, it,
Hmm?
I'm saying, it fucking matches up with the timelines that both of them are saying. So that's why I was like, bro, y'all are sloppy messy, and you know what I'm saying. But so many people are used to fucking hate bonding on this damn app that they just think that
Yep.
if somebody doesn't like somebody, they're just gonna run with some shit. And again, I still stand on Stephanie ain't shit either, because at the end of the day, you held out on people's information as well. So you have no right to put on a fucking badge of honor and demand anybody to take accountability. Me demanding you to take or to tell Bougie, sorry, I didn't say. Did I say? Yeah, I did. That's not weird as fuck. Monster, that actually is a true statement. Like, bro, she literally came to the interwebs with false allegations, lying, held a whole live, geeked everybody
Hmm.
up to have a live, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, she had hyped up.
and
She
she
had hyped
literally,
up
but
the
this is
fact
what I'm
that.
saying. She literally
Uh huh.
has, like, we're showing in from her live just earlier, she had shit
Hmm.
to show what she wanted to show on Bougie, but instead thought that these lies were more thrilling. Because, I mean, really, did you believe any of the shit Calhoun was telling you in them messages? Because if you did, and if you believe that even in the slightest, you really got something wrong with you, or your hate for Bougie is really that
Amen to that.
strong. All right, go ahead. I'm going to go on mute so I can shut up.
Did y'all forget to look at those when I did the phone dump? Oh, let's see what else we have here.
So if we want to talk about drives, I mean, let's be for real.
So it's okay for Bougie to have drives on all these people, but not the other lady?
I mean, that was my question, but apparently I had access to this drive and I didn't.
Wow.
But yeah.
They can't seem to get it through their heads that what Stephanie showed was a screen recording.
And y'all remember the picture? I know everybody remembers the picture that Florida man put up of me with my entire family at Christmas time. And he said,
Move your camera, Gloria.
to do with me
Where
because
is
I'm
she gonna do her
racist.
family?
Y'all remember that?
Yeah, she's going to show some picture of hers, and I'm not trying to hear shit about it being none of that.
She sent this picture to him, and I love my family, and I'm very proud of them. So here's your proof on that.
She also thought that was funny too. She laughed at that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Peace. The highlight for this live, for Hollymae's live, is that they're all fucking dirty bitches.
what's that? Y'all remember the messages where she said, I was doing all this doxing to Muffin Man, blah, blah, blah. And this is when me and Bougie were friends. Remember that? How did she get a picture of the so-called messages when she sent it to me? This right here. Remember that?
Let's use the dang lamp.
Yeah, Scammy, I'm glad you said that. You know why? Part of the reason why Scammy walked away from her? Because she asked me to record her and Scammy's phone conversation, and I sent that proof to Scammy. I sure did. Because I felt like that was completely wrong. Oh, it was the reason. Okay, so Scammy said it was the reason. Scam, can I play it? Do you mind if I play it? Just where they can hear it? I won't play the whole conversation, but I can play where she says, you know, go on mute and blah, blah, blah. No, absolutely play it. And tell everybody if there's anybody else that she had you record without people knowing. Now, listen, just to give a little background, Lucy and I were talking on the phone and stuff. It was when we were going to go live regarding Petty with all the information about him. And, you know, we had talked on the phone a bunch of times. And when I found out that she had Steph record the call, you know, at first I couldn't believe it. And then, you know, I was in a live and Steph played the recording. So I messaged Bougie and I said, so you had my phone calls recorded with you and you didn't tell me. Now, Connecticut is a two-party state, so by law, if you're going to record a phone conversation, you have to let the other person know, which she didn't. I asked her about it, and she flat out lied. Said, I didn't record any of your calls. You know, nobody recorded. Now, I never had anything recorded. And I said, but I just heard it. I just heard the recording. I don't know what that was. I never did anything. And I'm like, how can you say that? I just heard it. She never admitted it. I mean, how can you not admit it when it was just played to hundreds of people? Baby, yes, I have your phone conversation with Bougie because she asked me to record it. Yes, ma'am. But I've never put it out. What other people? What other people? I have a phone call with BB. I have a call with you, Scammy. I have a call with Hair Junkie.
Why are y'all recording calls? That's fucking weird.
Maybe. Is that her name, Valerie? And what was her reason? Like, what was the reason she gave you to record it? Like, what was her reasoning? Because she wasn't getting caught up in a bunch of shit. She wasn't going to be caught up in a bunch of shit. That's what she said.
Can you mute it really quick, or can you pause it really quick? For the people in the comments, listen. Okay, we are not playing this because we think one side is better than the other and or right. Okay, this is literally showing that they are all the same, doing the same fuck shit. Stephanie was okay with this type of shit. And I say that because none of this shit came out until her and Bougie fell out. They have, she, in her phone dump, it's months and months worth of text messages, which means you were okay for all these months that this shit was going on. Information was being shown to you or passed to you. Calls were being recorded from you, not Bougie, but from you while you guys were on the phone. Whether Bougie asked you to record them or not, you were still doing it. Held on to this shit until y'all fell out. Then all of a sudden it's the worst thing in the world and Bougie's this worst person and horrible person. When in the reality of it is you fucking co-signed, stood by, and partook in the same shit. Yet you're coming to the front to call her out for shit you co-signed, for shit you partook in, for shit you were like, you know what, we're gonna be the Power Rangers, bitch. We got this. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Sly had her record calls too. Like, I mean, there's so much shit, which is why I'm saying there's no reason to lie on anyone on this drama talk, on this side of messy talk. You don't gotta lie on them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? People show who the fuck they are all the time. All the time.
Mm-hmm.
The day there was a live and Boosie straight out told Cassandra that she didn't do this type of shit. She don't know why people are coming after her other than because she fucked or she sat with Florida Man. Listen, what some people are, she ain't wrong about that, clearly, you know. But others are like, nah, bitch, you did this shit. This don't fall on other people, regardless who the fuck you had hit play or record. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure nobody, I know for a fact, you didn't tell anybody to go to a friend of mine's TikTok to then lead you to her Facebook to then lead you to my personal shit because I don't be on the app all the time. You know what I'm saying? I don't be talking about that shit. Why? Because I'm handling it in my real personal life. It ain't for the app. You know what I'm saying? If my real life was touched, I'm gonna handle it in real life. That's it. That's all. But I'm pretty sure, like, that's what I'm saying. Don't act like your fucking hands are clean just because you ain't touching the dirt. You know what I'm saying? And again, Stephanie, like, all this shit you have in your phone. But you know why I feel it? And Stephanie can correct me. She could yell, scream, kick her motherfucking feet in the air all she wants when I say this. I believe that the reason why she's not just putting it all on the floor all at once with these text messages is because it does show she's just as dirty by co-signing, by playing part of, by fucking and like co-signing the shit. That's why. Because every time you get to a part where she says something fucked up in these messages, or she's asking for information, she starts to over-explain why she said what she said, or why she asked for what she asked for. When in reality, just be honest. I'm a dirty bitch, and Peace made me mad, or Spill made me mad, because that's ultimately what it is. My trolls and me and the people that be in my boxes on a regular have never done no fuck shit to any of y'all, except for correct the inconsistencies in the fucking narratives y'all be trying to put up. That's it. That's all. Just like yesterday, Megan was literally streaming my live. The second Bougie goes in there, Bougie's tripping about everybody playing her or playing her live or playing videos or whatever. You know how everybody's doxing her and talking about these charges. We didn't even know about them yesterday when she was talking about them. I was confused as fuck. Like, wait a minute, what? For one. But for two, then it was said that she was doxxed over here, and all of us were like, what the fuck is she talking about? First off, Gloria showed a fucking picture of something that was already posted everywhere. Okay, for one, she wasn't encouraging anybody to look into shit. She wasn't telling people, get your magnifying glass on. She didn't even be in the big box with it. Yet, she's feeling like she did something wrong because of the narrative that was put out. And instead of anybody in Megan's live correcting Bougie and saying, we were just watching her, that's not what they were doing. They were not encouraging no charges on you. They weren't doxing you. They weren't putting your shit out there like that. Nobody said anything. They just fell in line and said, I know what you're, I know, I'm so sorry you're going through this. But yet, you guys were streaming us. You know what I'm saying? When we were being played, when we were being replayed in the FWA's live, and she was talking about the, what was it? Something about that I'm inserting myself, and that I'm very contradictive because I'm saying how Stephanie's wrong as fuck for running on bullshit when Bougie's done actual shit she could have talked on. Nobody corrected it and said, well, actually, she was speaking on what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong, regardless of how she feels about Bougie. She was standing up saying that shit was wrong. Instead of anybody correcting it and being like, actually, Holly didn't insert herself. This has been going on for a long time. Holly and Bougie go way back to the SWAT days. They've been back, going back and forth for a long time. This is not inserting at all. Nobody said that. Instead, people fell in line in the comments was like, yeah, she ain't shit. Yeah, she always got something to say. You damn right. If I'm spoke about, I'm gonna respond. You know what I'm saying? In Smashley's live, when they were talking about me and talking about how I said something about Stephanie owing fucking Bougie an apology. You got Monster in the fucking comments talking about demanding a apology is weird as fuck. Well, you know what I think is weird as fuck? How the whole fucking internet for the last 6-7 months, or 6-7 fucking months, watched you be fucking tormented by Sassy and them, yet now you're throwing it on us like we were part of it. And the shit going on with you and Petty ain't got a motherfucking thing to do with me. Yet it's spoke on and insinuated as if any of us or all of us who are cool with Petty are co-signing that shit. You don't see me in none of those lives. You don't see me putting my 2 cents in at all. The first few days, you damn right, my feelings were hurt. You know what I'm saying? Which, okay, fine, fuck my feelings. But again, y'all motherfuckers got a lie to kick it. I don't. I was never a piece. I was never a piece of shit friend to you, Hensley, or anybody else I was ever friends with on or off this app. You damn right I was gonna speak about that. Hell yeah, I was. Other than that, I'm cool. I'm cool doing my own thing. But then these file shit came out, so of course I'm gonna fucking speak on it. I've spoken on every single thing my name has ever been put on. Every single fucking time. So, I mean, this should not be like a big old shocker. And then, God, Hollymae speaking on it. Bitch, my name's on it. You're damn right I'm speaking on it. You know? But at least I can put my dislike for somebody aside and see it for what it is. At least I can say that. A lot of you motherfuckers can't. Clearly. All right, go ahead, Gloria. My bad.
No, you're good. You're good. Get it out.
It's like, what kind of shit? She was the one pushing the whole thing with Petty. Because when her feet were on fire, she was going to try to lay the blame on everybody else. Jesus. I mean, and you know, it's the master manipulator. I mean, she's boy. Yeah. And you know, for people that are going to say, oh well, you know, Scammy's sitting there, and you know, Stephanie did this to her. Please be advised that Stephanie and I had a discussion about this when we found out. So I don't want to hear anybody saying, "Oh, and Scammy's not even going to bring." Sometimes you don't have to confront people on an app. Right. You and I spoke on the back end. We sure did. Yep. So, OG was another call. OG, yes. Another a call with OG. So I'll just play part of the phone calls that I have, which I'm not going to exploit nobody. I will just let you hear.
It's going to be about Petty.
See, I'm gonna call. Let me call the scamming phone. Hey, by the way, I want to see a picture of the dog. Picture of poor Blue. Yeah. While he's in poor Petty. So you clearly heard that.
Oh, okay.
I said, okay, I'm going to go on mute because she wanted me to. That's the call with Scammy.
I will be right back, okay? Keep playing this. Watch the live real quick.
Are you back? Are you there? Okay, she's live. Girl, tell me, would you say that paperwork was in Jeff Monterey County? So, that person knows who they are. I will not out them. He's calling me now, though. So just click over and then just merge the call. Oh, a call with Blue. Hello. Hey. What's happening here? Am I being recorded? By whom? You. I have one device. Okay, that's good. So that was a call with Blue. And he directly asked her if he was being recorded, and she lied. Yep. But notice how she said I do because she knew. See how she did that? Yeah. And this might be a little tough to hear, so I'll only play it for just a second. Stephanie, did your phone just say that? Yes. It just said this phone call is recorded. I'm sorry, I thought that was hair junkie. So that was a phone call with hair junkie.
Hmm.
Oh, dear Lord. Let me call the scam. Oh, that's by the way, you want to see the picture of the dog? You know, like, I need to text me, like, questions. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about this loyalty family bullshit. Okay. Other than the money part, right? And the blue, here's what the blue, Kendra, Ashlark, Smashley. Here's the other one. Nikki and Miss Sunshine. That was her hit list. There you go. Alright. She named her hit list. So, yeah. Everybody wants to sit over there and coddle her. That's including, she said, Kendra, yes, ma'am. You want me to go back through the list with you? You want me to let you listen to that call again? He's calling me now, though. No, that's Blue. Hold on. Stop that one. This call will be recorded. This phone call is being recorded. You know, like, I need to text me, like, questions. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about this loyalty family bullshit. Okay. Other than the money part, right? And the blue, here's about the blue,
bougie. No, but Blue probably doesn't know that he was recorded. And there was some personal things said in that recording. So some of the folks that she's over there sitting with right now that are, we've had our differences. Y'all were on a motherfucking list. I was woman enough to go to Scammy and say, Scammy, Bougie wanted me to record your phone calls. Absolutely, you reached out to me to tell me. You reached out to me. And you know what? All those people over there that are so buddy-buddy with Bougie now, I guarantee you, if they had a call that was recorded, they didn't know it,
nobody else?
they would be on fire right now. They would be just absolutely pissed off and going ballistic right now. But again, since it didn't happen to them, it's okay.
When did she reach out to Scammy is the more important question.
Actually, I am pissed off because Calhoun did release recorded calls of me and my friend Nicole that me and Nicole wasn't aware that Calhoun was recording. So yes, I can relate to that, man. Sorry.
When OG called Bougie and Stephanie was recording, what they didn't know is that Tattoo was also on the phone call and recording it too. I would have never known anything that was said on that phone call about me if Tattoo wasn't recording it, because I got to hear it from her. So for her to be like, I reached out to Scammy, yeah, because Scammy has a platform. But you didn't tell any of these people that were spoken about or anybody else that was recorded any of the stuff that had been said. Come on now. A Tattoo was somebody in loyalty.
Tattoo and Cadillac?
No.
Okay.
She just goes by Tattoos.
Okay, sorry. I was like, what?
No.
I don't want to get confused again.
In here, and another lady who was fearful for their lives. But she says, you can hear her, I'll say, okay, and she'll say, okay, go on mute. No, these phone calls are when me and Bougie were friends. Right, she's spinning that narrative. But as you see, there was an account called Tennessee Whiskey who made that picture, not the one that's in here, but another one that made the picture of the horrible shit on Petty's children's face. It was that I did it. I've never had a screen name Tennessee Whiskey. Never. So
Let me guess. Did she ever show proof it was you? Nope. Well, there you go. Never did. But, Florida Man was the hero in all the situations, so.
Hey, can you pause it real quick?
I mean, it's. They were.
I get that she, if you call or answer anyone and think it should be recorded, you already know, or you already up to some bullshit. Right. Also,
Amen.
I get that Scammy has a platform, but I want to know, when did she reach out to Scammy about her call being recorded?
Probably not till after their fallout.
Exactly my fucking point. That's my point. But you have the audacity to literally sit in your live tonight and say, because I was woman enough to go to her. No. If you were woman enough to go to her, you would have went to her right after. Or texted her while y'all motherfuckers were recording her, for one. Just like if you were woman enough, you would get on live and say that you were wrong. You should have never ran with them allegations. Especially when you clearly have enough fucking proof in your phone to show, no, bro, you do this fuck shit. But the reason why you're not just putting it all on the floor, Stephanie, is because real shit, you're just as dirty. And it shows with these fucking messages. I don't understand what it's so hard to comprehend. You can't call something like, bro, that's why anything and everything that I've ever said and or done on this app, I can't nobody tell on me, bitch. I'll tell you before anybody can.
And on that shit.
Also, if you sitting over here making, but I'm also talking to the people who are accepting people, who are accepting these motherfuckers that you see doing dirty shit, whether they were doing dirty shit to you or to somebody you care about or to a friend.
Spray on it. That's anything.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? There's no way I'm gonna watch somebody do somebody dirty and be like, they won't do me dirty. The fuck? Yeah, nah. Okay, go ahead.
Sick. But I sure any fuck ain't planning for the whole world to fucking see. Because, Smashley still says to this day, I did a phone dump 3 times, so I haven't. I've done it twice. You clearly see that she has a Google Drive on, folks. I mean, like, open your fucking eyes. But yet she's gonna, file these charges against me and shit. Girl, go right ahead, because I got so much shit on you. Go ahead. You're gonna be the one looking like a fool. And that's why they try to silence me all this time. And then to hear somebody say last night that I need to apologize to Bougie. Girl, that's hilarious.
Real quick.
Well, I mean, if she was a woman
if she was woman enough, she would be woman enough to go on her live and admit that she let the hate for Bougie consume her so bad that she allowed and platformed a bitch who came to her with false allegations.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the other thing is, she's talking about how Bougie's going to go after her legally or whatever. Bougie kind of set Stephanie up because Stephanie recorded all those phone calls for Bougie, and she can easily say, you know, that she didn't consent to it because in California it's a two-party state. Or she could talk about how she recorded all those phone calls of all those other people who are possibly in the states where it's two-party. So Stephanie would take the fall for that because Stephanie is the one who recorded them.
That's what she does. She gets everybody else to do it. She was saying, Bougie was saying today that I didn't do it. You didn't see me doing it. No, she gets everybody
You're right.
to
She
do it.
got everybody else to do it. It's the same thing OG did.
Yeah, she gets everybody else to do it. But in February, she was
telling her to record or mute or some shit.
Not if she said it before it was recorded.
Yeah, you don't know what calls you can hear it and what calls you can't.
Yep.
The only reason, listen, I don't know. I don't look it up. I mean, if you guys can't see that people do dirty shit on this app, I don't know what the hell to tell you. And honestly, thinking one evil is worse or better than the other evil is crazy. Because, you know, I mean, there's people that can change. I mean, people can change. Bougie could literally, Bougie, Stephanie, anybody and everybody on this app, this could be a wake-up call for them, and they could be like, you know what, I'm not doing no fuck shit never ever again. You know what I'm saying? It could be a wake-up call, you know, but trying to call somebody out for shit you condoned is crazy to me.
right, Miss Holiday. She completely lied to Blue, like right to his face, like so easily. Right.
All I know is if anybody recorded any calls of mine and they feel the need to play them, please play them from the time I say hello to the time I say goodbye. You know what I'm saying? You can stop it in between, and for commentary, that's totally fine. But play the whole call with me. Okay? That's all I ask. Because I've had several calls with several people on this app who I no longer talk to. And I mean, it's just play the whole thing. That's all I ask. I won't even come at you for playing a fucking video. I mean, a phone call. I won't go live and be like, she bogus as hell for playing that. Just play the whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Play the whole fucking thing so you can hear everything I said, not what a bitch wants you
Exactly.
to
And make
hear.
sure you got it on your Bluetooth speaker so I can say it louder that time.
Yeah, that's why after the whole loyalty stuff, that's why I don't do phone calls anymore. Too many people were playing just clips of phone calls. I'll stick to text.
they're running with. I've done 2 phone dumps, 2 that I can prove. And all these people are butthurt because she was like, "You dox people." It was people that Bougie sent me their information. How did I dox them? But whatever. I doxed them. Okay, I mean, and I apologize. And I apologize to Bubbles. Oh, that's what it was. That's what it was. On the phone call with Panda, talking about Mallory. Panda said Bougie dropped all of Bubbles' information in her lap, and that Bougie reached out to Bubbles' son. The phone call I played. And I said that cleared me and Moonbeam of doxing Bubbles. So, anybody has questions about any of the bullshit Mallory's running with? Let me know. My voices. Hey, I'm not. I'm just confused. You know, as many people about a lot of things and don't understand. But I don't understand how that recording of Blue and Bougie, you know, on that phone call, how did that come about? How did that get recorded? Who recorded that? He asked me to record it and then told me to go on mute. Oh, okay. Okay. That's what I was wondering. Thank you. A lot of people, she did that way. Asked me to record the phone call and then tell me to go on mute. So, when asked, did you record, she could say no. Mm-hmm. She knew what the fuck he was doing. She didn't know when she asked me to record. That was also recorded when you asked me to record Bougie. All you have to do is just own up to your bullshit. You asked me to fucking record, and they're right there. It's clear. You hear it as clear as day. I mean, oh boy. Mal keeps dragging these women. Yeah.
Can I get my opinion on that? Just a little bit. It's a very unpopular opinion.
Oh God, Stephanie's alive.
I'll give that my opinion in a little bit. Go ahead. You can see what she's talking about. She mad. Did we piss you off? Damn it.
Who the heck is TikTok? Let's see if I can actually find it. See if I'm blocked.
For all 222 of y'all in here, okay, I'm sure out of all of y'all, there's people in here that formed real friendships with people and have real friendships with people. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to, a word of advice. When you fall out with a friend that you've been friends with for a long time, you've cried to, you've laughed with, you've been vulnerable with, all the things, never let a bitch get in your ear after y'all fall out. Because I feel like a lot of that be happening. You know what I'm saying? You get somebody to turn the wheel on your back, and then all of a sudden you feel the need to come to the app and, you know, bring personal shit that you were there for your friend for during your friendship.
Mm-hmm.
All it is for us watching, being in these lives, it's entertainment. For some people, it's tea. For some people, they relate because they've been through that or whatever the case may be. But for you guys, it's hurtful because it's your shit being personally broadcasted on the app.
Mm-hmm.
Any friend that I've fallen off with, you can't say that. I know Bougie tried to bring up me and Les, but she don't know the half of it, for one. For two, I'm still going to the nursing home with Leslo. Okay? We're still going to be the crazy old bitches in the nursing home playing motherfucking race cars with our wheelchairs to this day. You get what I'm saying? You just, yeah. I mean, I just wouldn't be letting nobody gas me up to go and put, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
No new friends, Holly. No new friends.
At all. You don't like me at all. So leave me the fuck alone. Everything you say is a lie.
Who's she? I don't know who she's talking about.
Lady, everything you said about me was a lie.
Don't know nothing that you're talking about.
Wait, who's she saying lied? Who lied?
Oh.
And stop creating rumors that's not true.
Who lied, girl?
Bitch.
Wait, who lied? What's she talking about?
I want to talk about somebody running with fucking narratives. Bitch, just because you said it does not make it fucking true. And everything you have said has been false.
Who?
You are the fucking liar. Okay?
Well, that's you, girl.
I'm just trying to see who she's talking about.
Correct.
And weren't you just in her live, JJ? You don't like her today?
I don't know nothing of what you're talking
No, I ain't been in her live.
Oh.
But because Hollymae
No, I ain't gone to her live. When I was in your live last night and she was like, oh, I need to talk to JJ, I was like, no, the fuck you don't, bitch. I ain't talking to you.
idea what you're fucking talking about, and everything that you're saying is false.
What I'm saying it's false, bitch. We literally just played your live of the shit you showed. How is it false? Are you telling me you didn't record them calls? Are you telling me you didn't sit on that fucking information until y'all fell out? Bitch, tell me where I'm lying at, ma'am.
Because what she says.
Tell the bitch to stream me. We gonna talk about this, bitch.
You make yourself look so fucking dumb. Saying it's false.
Somebody go tell that bitch to stream me. We gonna talk about this, damn it.
What the heck? It was
You
her
don't
words.
motherfucking like me.
Welcome in, Scammy.
Butt hurt because I ended when you went live. Get out of my ass, bitch.
God, these people twist
Ain't
shit.
nobody but her.
They twist shit for anything for views. She's so dumb. She was butthurt. You damn right I was butthurt, bitch. You were actually showing something that was relevant, dumbass.
She
So
called
go
everybody
find
to
somebody
her
else to
live.
fucking create your narratives because everything you say over here is false.
What's a lie, Stephanie? Correct me where I'm wrong, please and thank you. I'm waiting.
You made stupid fucking ass for about an hour or so.
You wanted us all there. You
And
begged
she's
everybody.
throwing these little jab statements that she thinks is true. It's not.
Can one of y'all fucking correct me, please?
Somebody swelled your fucking head up so big that you think everything you say is right because it's not.
Where's the lie?
Every single fucking thing that you have said for the last 3 fucking days has been a lie. So
Where?
Baby, I can say the same thing about you. Every fucking thing that come out your mouth for the last 3 days, especially about me, is a motherfucking lie.
Well,
I can say the same thing.
I would like to know where's the lie that I had said.
and you don't know nothing.
We were trying to say you had all the good proof of what Bougie
But how
was
about
doing
that ass
wrong.
whooping, Hollymae?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh my goodness gracious. What about it, bitch? Are you taking me to lunch or what? I'm a cheap bitch. You could take me to the dollar through the dollar line. I'll be good.
When you ain't shit.
I don't give a shit. I ain't trying to be shit on a fucking app. Honey.
Stop running your fucking mouth because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Tell me where the lie is at. Where did I lie? That's all I want to say. Girl McDonald's number 7. Hey. She sounds like I know you are, but what am I type of bitch?
She's
Like McDonald's chicken sandwich. I'm just saying.
fucking idea the situation.
Okay, well, explain it. Where did we go wrong?
But she gonna pop her ass up live.
Mm-hmm.
Running with these fucking narratives about how things went down between, all the shit that's happened.
Bro, no matter which way you try to say it, you didn't start telling shit until y'all fell out. You sat with it, co-signed it, partook in it. You're just as dirty.
Amen.
Today has been false. Have y'all listened to her? Have you listened to her for the last fucking hour and a half?
I'm sure the 15 people that are in your live were just in here. I'm sure they heard me.
It was your words.
The 15 people.
If you have listened to her lives
Lighting.
for the last hour, her. She has lied about every single thing that has come out of her fucking mouth about a situation she has no fucking clue about.
What did I lie about? Scammy Claus. Question: When did Leather tell you about your recorded phone call?
Exactly right. She makes all these fucking assumptions.
What situation?
And runs off what she thinks, and because what Hollymae says is correct, but no, bitch.
It's a good thing I record my lives and get them recorded so that way they can be posted, because I don't never want nobody to go off of what I say. Dumbass, the last hour I was washing my booty hole while we were listening to you.
Fucking mouth.
Dum-dum. I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all seen the filter slip a couple times and saw the toilet and shit. Come on now.
Your fucking mouth.
Okay, was it around,
And everything you have said.
Was it right after that call was made? Or a couple days after you had that call with Bougie and them? Or was it a little bit after that?
Get your facts, bitch. Know what you're talking about. Have your fucking facts.
That's what I'm saying. She needs to.
It's so funny that she says that, knowing that this lady spoke on me, not having a single fact coming out her mouth. I'm just saying.
You don't have to know everything about my personal fucking life.
I'm not asking for your personal life, ma'am. That doesn't. I don't get off on that. Sorry. I don't want nobody's personal life. That's why I didn't play your whole life, dum-dum. Because I don't want the extra shit. You know what I'm saying?
This shit with Bougie, everything you have said has been incorrect.
Okay, Scammy Claus, right there. My point proven. I don't. It's not my business how or how she came to you or nothing like that. My point in saying about, because when she was gonna play your call, she says that she was woman enough to tell you about the call. I said she had the audacity to say she was woman enough to tell you about that call, even though she didn't tell you about it until her and Bougie fell out. Her telling you around February or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That was after her and Bougie start going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't woman enough to tell you shit until she was no longer with Bougie, until she no longer seemed fit to be her friend or whatever the fuck happened with them. If she were woman enough, she would have told you right then and there that same day, or coughed or something and let you know, hey, I'm on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Just like I said, and I stand on it, her running with false allegations from Calhoun to host a live on Bougie on straight fucking lies. If she was woman enough, she would 100% get on a live and apologize for running a live like that, for boosting everybody up based off false allegations.
Everything you said with the whole Calhoun situation has been false.
Can we be specific?
Bitch, everything you said about the Calhoun situation has been false. Flip it around, boo. Flip it around.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, when the whole Calhoun shit. Listen, we all throwing shit at the motherfucking wall at this point, trying to see what the fuck makes sense and what sticks, because you bitches ain't telling the truth. But I can tell you one
on
thing,
the wall.
the little narrative that she's trying to run, that Bougie's behind this shit, or Bougie got something to do with it, that's fucking false. Those files are literally named specifically to set Bougie up, and I stand by that, because these new names that are on there don't make no motherfucking sense whatsoever.
I feel you on that one.
They don't add up. They don't add up to the story she was trying to push. None of that. So be mad at me if you want to. I don't give a fuck. I don't like you. I'm just saying, you have no right to call anybody out when you're just as dirty. You co-signed the shit. You sat with the shit. You fucking 10 toes down in that shit.
Know the fucking facts. Know everything that you're fucking talking about instead of trying to create your own fucking narrative.
It's not a narrative. It's your own words. It's the shit you were showing tonight that you sat with. You co-signed. That's not a one-sided conversation, dum-dum. You want so bad to make Bougie look like this horrible person when in reality it's both you dirty bitches. That's my point. You might not have dug as much as she did or went as deep as she did, but bitch, you definitely got your hands just as dirty. That's not me spreading no narrative. That's me watching what you're showing. Dummy. Hell. Now tell me where I lied at, girl. I know. I say, you know what I mean, and dum-dum all the time. It is what it is.
And
Hazel, just because you're in here, I just gotta say one thing, only one thing. That night that me and you were talking in Justice Live, and I gave you that screen recording or whatever. I don't know if you have the whole live or not, but I know for a fact I gave you that screen recording. When you left Justice Box and went straight over to Monsters Live with the same narrative that people over here created that rumor, that was crazy. I was like, what the fuck? My jaw dropped. Because, like, again, but I mean, people, that's what I'm saying. People just run with whatever narrative fits the fucking scene, I guess. Gloria, where'd you go, girl?
Oh, here, I guess she ended. She's not on anymore.
She said.
And Panda told me on a call that her mods and followers bought her couch. Like, damn girl, do you pay any bills?
See, that, I don't know.
Megan ended up with Mallory's old couch.
I don't know. That to me, I'm like, whose business is, you know what I'm saying? Like, whose business is that? That would be like me buying, oh, ouch. Bro, that would literally be like me talking shit about that candle that actually fucking worked. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's some petty ass shit.
Like, whose business is it how new your couch is, or when you got your new couch, or anything like that?
Yeah, but that's not
my point is like it don't make no sense. That I don't know why people do that shit. Wow.
It's Couchgate.
Like
what I said about Mitch, and she has not shown that proof. And I need to see that proof because she said, no, Panda is not talking to Mal.
she said, you were in my pocket.
Everything. So I just need to see the proof where she said she debunked everything I said about this man who has been accused. She accused of SA because it's not the.
Yeah, all right, turn that off.
Yeah, I think the rest of this is just all Mallory stuff.
Yeah. That's why I say people be lying to kick it, because listen, that couch, I don't know what the fuck the couch did to anybody.
I mean, all the replays I've watched and heard her talk about me.
Finally, bitch, I almost died.